Welcome back to Newswatch 12 this morning. Turning now to Stormwatch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbert. Weather-wise today, we're seeing a red flag warning extend as far as Curry County. Is that the first time that we've seen that happen this year?
Yes, and in honor of that, I see that your dress matches the graphic. So
I did that on purpose.
Yeah,
just to add to your weather.
Yeah, got to get the awareness out there. Yeah, today is going to be, it's going to mean business when it comes to some of our fire conditions, as we're going to have winds gusting out of the east, and that's what makes today so unique. You know, typically we have winds gusting out of the northwest and our west side valleys, but today coming out of the east, so that is going to bring a lot of this dangerously dry air from the basin and from some of the desert land in eastern Oregon into some of our west side valleys. So all that to say, it is going to be a powder keg in some of these red shaded areas. So this primarily will impact today. Then for the Rogue Valley, Cascades, and Siskiyous, this will also go until 10 in the morning on Saturday. We also have heat advisories in place for west side valleys. As high as today could be up to 107 degrees. And so that goes for today and for tomorrow as well. So we have a stretch of some very hot weather in place. Thankfully, temperatures this morning almost feeling a little fall-like, 50s and 60s for most of our areas. Then we have this little pocket of some much cooler air up towards Chemult and Christmas Valley, where temperatures have actually dipped below freezing, 31 degrees this morning in Chemult. Air quality this morning is good, seeing that little pocket of moderate air quality up towards Shady Cove, but other than that, air quality looking pretty good. It is going to look much different than this later today, as we'll have those winds shifting out of the east, bringing a lot of smoke from the Barnes fire, the Van Meter fire, and the Cedar Creek fire, and some of these other fires that are burning off the map. All of that thick smoke will blanket southern Oregon and northern California. So it's very hot today, dangerous fire conditions, and also terrible air quality. So as a summer's day could get. Temperatures will be in the 80s and 90s over on the east side, near 100 degrees for west side valleys. Look at that, 85 degrees today in Brookings because of the Chetco effect. Let's talk a little Friday night football, and I don't think any of these games are going to kick off tonight. It's just going to be too hot and too smoky. So for a game of the week, I don't have any confirmation yet on whether or not this has been canceled, but it needs to be canceled just given how bad the air quality is going to be. So for tonight, still smoke across the board, temperatures that will feel comfortable at the very least, but I think the air quality is going to make that a moot point. But just for good measure, temperatures 40s, 50s for the east side, near 60 degrees for west side valleys, and 50s there along the southern Oregon coastline. We will continue to have more haze on Saturday for the coast, but winds will shift out of the south and west, and so that'll make air quality a little bit better. And we'll start to get the marine layer coming back, so more clouds and maybe even a shower chance as we head into Sunday. So here's the bottom line for this dangerous forecast. We have a dangerous fire setup for today through Saturday morning. More heat advisories in place for today and Saturday, but thankfully we will cool off and get into a much more active and cooler pattern into next week. Here's your 7-day forecast for the coast. It'll feel like an entirely different world out there tomorrow, with temperatures coming down by a pretty substantial clip. And then we'll see some of those shower chances in a Sunday, Monday, maybe even some more for the middle of the week. For Siskiyou County, very, very hot over the next couple of days, becoming much more seasonal into next week. And we are hoping that a lot of these shower chances will come without the threat of thunderstorms, but it does look like the atmosphere is going to get a little bit more primed, a little bit more unstable as we head into the later portions of next week. So we are concerned a little bit about some of those lightning potentials, but just getting some cooler weather, I think that's definitely going to be worth it. Look at this, the Cascades and Siskiyous dropping back down into the 70s. That'll feel fantastic. And for the Rogue Valley, I think 80s will feel fantastic as well.